this is what's in my box. What we've got is a standard Shakespeare beta box with a breakaway backrest conversion, a couple of breakaway cushions. They're great, nice and comfy, so I'm getting old. In the box, we start with a couple of manky stinky cloths. Baitmate has two uses: baiting up and hold the lid open. I've got my Chesil reels in here at the moment, which are two 525 Mag 2s loaded with 19-pound Rovex and a 70-pound leader. I've got the side tray for the box. It keeps things nice and tidy on the beach, so you know where everything is. Don't have to look too hard. And in it I keep my pliers, my disgorger, Gemini disgorger, brilliant things. I'll do some on these when I go fishing next to show how to use them. Decent set of sharp scissors. And I've got several bait elastics. These two are the same size. This is a heavy one for the bigger baits. So a nice fine elastic in these two for the worm and carp. I've got a heavy one in there for the fish baits. I've got various baiting tools. I like these V Gemini ones. These ones here. You get two sizes, you get the large and the small. The bigger ones are out of the bag. I like these, you can get a worm or a sand eel on either side, and something else up the middle. Or if you're using a single sand eel, just a single one. Just keep it nice and straight, whip it tight so it goes a little bit further. I've got a knot puller by Fox. Used to do a lot of carp fishing. Got these all over the place. Brilliant things. And then I've just got a couple random clips and swivels, just so I can keep them all to hand. As always, keep a nice sharp knife in your box. This is a fillet knife I broke off one point, but still just as sharp. Just like filleting a fish off, using as bait. Then I've got my rig wallet. I've got any fish anywhere match organiser with seasonal rigs. I've got spare elastics in here. The minute it's loaded up with some bigger stuff, the clip down to the cod, and I've got some other long rigs in there for the rays. It's all going to get changed over the next week or so for the place and the smaller ray fishing. Decent set of scales, because you never know when you might catch a monster and you want to know how much it weighs before you tell all your friends. I've got a Tronics box full of odds and sods. It's got a few hooks in it. It's got some starlights, so a few spare hooks, a few bits and bobs, and live bait sliders. These will be coming into use in the spring. Doing quite a lot with these. I'm planning on doing off the rocks, trying to slide some live baits down, try and find some big bass, I hope. Again, just some tube and bits and pieces, some power gun if I lose a stop knot, if I lose a crimp or some sort of stop. Nice big spool of shock leader. Always get plenty of tackle losses on Chesil Beach at the minute, because there's always lots of line snags. And then we've also got the leftovers from the last couple of sessions. I don't know how many rigs are there. There's more than one. Fixed grips, legs in there, all sorts of stuff. They're all getting chopped up soon, probably tonight. Then we'll go on from there. And I carry a square bait tub full of leads to suit the conditions and the particular night I'm fishing. The last couple of nights it's been a bit rough and lumpy, so I've even thrown in a couple of fixed grips. Probably a 6-ounce Nair mix and a couple of Continental buckets if I could get away with them, but I couldn't. And that is basically what's in my box. Oh, and that was my Baitmate Mark 1. Used that for a few years on a smaller muscle baits, tipping off some lugs. But yeah, that's been surpassed with the Baitmate and the Geminis now. The Baitmate will now be used for the bigger fish baits, probably on the rocks mostly, but it's all good. Yeah, and that is literally what I carry. I only carry what I need, I only carry what I'm going to use. I don't see any point in carrying any more reels than 3. I used to carry about 5 or 6, but I only ever used 2. Why carry the extra weight that much further? So one of the things I used to do was, if I hadn't used it in something from my box in 3 trips, I take it out. Hence, I'm down to literally what I need, what I use. My box doesn't weigh too much. That's okay on the long walks and rowing over the fleet. And that is that.